shit. What's going on, brother?
What's going good?
It's been forever since I've seen you. Man, it would have been like 10 years.
I know.
What's going on, man? Let's get the banners up. Chat knows what we're talking about today. That's right. Oh, shit. What's going on, man? Welcome back on the stream.
Thank you for having me.
Isn't really that bad. That's right. Who's here today? We got Rudy Otto. What's going on? Trey Doe. Ballin. That's right. Starting the ruckus. Mike Swift. That's right. Interweb Kaiju in the house. Nigel. What's going on? Gene. What's cracking? Eric Burns. That's right. Finkster. Let's do this in the house. And John Martin. What is going on, chat? Movie Dojo Army has returned again, as well as my brother from another mother, Mr. Eric, the Asian movie enthusiast. That's right. With the awesome badassity that abounds on his left side. That's right. Castle Grayskull, son. Represent. Yep. He-Man for life. Let's do it. You know, if they ever do that reboot or the, live action redo again, He-Man movie. I keep hearing about there's going to be He-Man. I've been hearing there's been a damn He-Man movie coming for like the past 20 years. So supposedly they got somebody. So, if they release the movie, we're going to have to see it.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to have to review it together. That's right. I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to return to, Eternia without my homie, Eric. What's going on, brother? How was your day today? You do anything cool?
Nah, not really. I worked a little bit from home and then just had some food and just kind of prepped for this, relaxed a bit.
Yeah, that's right. I saw your Alice in Borderland review. I think it's been a while since I've seen you that pissed.
Yeah, I laid into that one a little bit.
Dude, I was like, yo, what's up, Acne Gojo? Goji, what's cracking, man? Thanks again for hanging out and for the dono. Yeah. So you know what? Everything that you were saying about the show, what's going on, Kevin? Everything you're saying about the show, man, I was just like, dude, that's the shit that pisses me off. Like everything that you like, this is what here they got a good sword fight, badass fight here. Oh, we fucked up and let's go look at something else.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Alice in Borderland right now, chat, that everybody in the entire universe loves, apparently. But Eric was skeptical about it. He gave it a shot, but yeah, check out his review though. It's pretty hilarious because he lays into it, man. So I'm usually the guy getting pissed off and throwing shit. But seeing Eric get a little like, you can see in his eyes, man, that he's just like, y'all done fucked it up. Like, what did you do? We had something decent, a decent concept here. You fucked it all up. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It's not just all about me ranting. I enjoy other people's rant too. It's fun. It's fun. All right, we got enough people here hanging out with us. Movie Dojo Army is slowly coming in here. We got enough people to get it going, get it crack-a-lacking. Is it really that bad? Femme Fatale Night. That's right. We have Ava, came out in 2020, starring Jessica Chastain, and we have Peppermint, came out in 2018, starring Jennifer Garner. That's right. Now, the first quote up here is from Rudy Otto, who says, "They dropped the ball on Peppermint and messed with the actress's career. How do you mess that up?" Well, that's interesting. Interesting thing, interesting that you said that, but I think Jennifer Garner's career was already dead at this point.
Yeah.
It was already dead before Peppermint came out. And we might want to take that quote that he said earlier, and we might apply that to the other person. We might have to apply that quote to Jessica Chastain. Because apparently she's an executive producer. She was all in for this movie. And it's really sad because I was having issues. I was really having issues watching Ava. Now, I don't know. Maybe we're a little bit different. We can agree to disagree. You know how it is. We don't have to agree on everything all the time. But, I mean, maybe you really liked. Emily Peterson said, spoiler alert, Ava was so bad it made me angry. So, I don't know. Maybe you liked Ava. But this is 31 badasses showing up. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and for the likes. We appreciate it. So we're going to start with Ava, and don't forget, chat, this is spoilers. So spoilers for Ava and Peppermint, just letting you guys know up front. So Kevin Lambert, Electra killed her career. I agree with that. I agree with that. So Ava. Sorry, it took me a while.
It's okay.
It's still there. Oh my God! You know what I'm when after I got done watching Ava, this is what came in my brain. Not just I wanted her to shoot me, but this is what came in my brain was the studio executives sitting around a table, right? Jessica Chastain comes to them for an idea, and they check. So let's check all the boxes, right? For a spy movie, La Femme Nikita style. Let's check all of the boxes, right? We got an attractive lead, fine, which might be debatable now because I'm going to ruin it. I'm going to ruin your Jessica Chastain wet dreams chat right now. That might because Sexy Sumo ruined it for me first, so I'm not suffering alone. Okay, I'm going to ruin it for you. But anyway, sexy lead until Sexy Sumo ruined it for me. Then, right, we got that check. We got to check that, right? Check. We got shooting. We got martial arts. Check. Right. We got bad guys. Check. Okay. We got all of that. Right. We got a little bit of an intrigue. We got a little bit of that. Right. So I think they were like, oh, let's get some big name actors that we don't have to pay a lot of money for. Right. Let's get them in here. Right. John Malkovich. Let's get some Colin Farrell in here. Big name actors, but they probably don't cost that much. Right. Let's get them in here. So we got big names to advertise the movie. We got the concept. We got the idea. We're checking all the boxes. Hot chick spy, fighting, shooting, bad guys, right? So obviously, we have a winner. And I think that's what they were thinking. I think they were like, well, we checked all the boxes. It's got to be gold. This has got to be an A+ movie. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking because I was just like, it feels like they just jumped the gun. And they checked all of these boxes and just said, "Go! We know we got a hit." And unfortunately, they do not have a hit. This is terrible. This is terrible. Now this didn't make me want to throw something, but it's stunning. It's fascinating when you're watching this movie how you could all you got to do is tweak almost every scene. This movie's a tweaker. Almost every scene, all you got to do is go, no, just do this. No, don't say that. Just do this. No. Like, that's all you had to do. It's that. Every scene would have been better movie. Like, seriously. Acne Goji, what's going on, brother? He says, thanks for the dono. Ava, do you mean Evanescence or no, neither. Actually, I'd probably rather be watching those right now than the movie we just watched. All right. So, I'm already tired talking about the movie. We haven't even got into it. All right. Nigel says nobody has a Chastain fantasy. They have a confused Bryce Dallas Howard fantasy. Oh, no. I'm going to make it worse. I'm going to ruin it for all of you right now. So I saw Jessica Chastain in Crimson Peak, and she was the best thing about Crimson Peak. I don't know. Maybe I got a little thing for bad girls. I don't know. But I liked her in that movie, and I thought she was kind of cute. And then Sexy Sumo comes out of nowhere and goes, "Oh, Jessica, do you like Jessica Chastain?" I was like, "Yeah, I kind of think she's kind of cute." He was like, "Oh man, you know what you're really looking at, right?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You're looking at Eddie Redmayne in a wig."
Oh no!
That's it. I have shattered that. That's it. That's all the image you're gonna see now. That's it. So in the Ava movie.
Oh no!
I ruined it for everyone. So yeah, fuck it. If I have to suffer now, right? Yeah. When Jessica Chastain got all sexied up in that red dress, the boobies out, right? Long hair. That's all I was seeing was like I'm looking at her. I'm like, yeah, she's looking pretty good there. Ah, God. Fucked it up. Sexy Sumo, it's your fault. Well, anyway. So it's been a while since I watched a movie where there was so much exposition from so many characters. about the main character, but by the end of the movie, I have absolutely no idea who she is. I was so empty. I felt empty by the end of this movie. Just empty, just hollow. Like family members, exposition, talking about her. Common, he's fucking in this movie. Hey, Common was in that successful spy movie, John Wick 2, right? That's how they talk in their meetings. They do this. They wag their finger. Yeah, let's get Common in another spy movie, right? And it's just like so much exposition from the family and the mother and the sister and her ex-fiance Common, and then John Malkovich, and even Colin Farrell. Like so much exposition about who she is, but when you're watching the movie, you have absolutely no idea who she is by the end of the movie. And I was just so, I guess the way I felt internally pretty much describes this movie pretty well. Empty and hollow, no meat to it, nothing. You can't even enjoy this on a mindless entertainment scale, which we're going to get to a little bit later with the other movie. But it's just like, dude, just take over, man. I need to get something to drink. We want to talk about the plot. The plot.
Yeah, well, the plot's very basic. You got Ava, deadly assassin, works for a black ops organization, travels around the globe, specializing in high-profile hits. Yeah. And then, there's conflict that develops away from that. I mean, we talk about the main character. Right from the opening scene, she started to annoy me because she's doing her makeup while she's driving.
Yes.
Pay attention. Everybody out there, just pay attention when you're driving, please. So she already got on my nerves with that, doing her makeup.
Eddie Redmayne is trying to look hot, so he put the makeup on.
And then after she kills the first guy in a pretty basic scene, again, she's like wiping the blood off in the car. Like you just pull over and clean up if you got I mean, you're this elite assassin. You want to die in a car accident? You know what I mean? But in any case, you get this opening scene where this thing with her character, she likes asking her targets questions.
It's so fucking stupid.
She's so curious. She's like, so why are you being targeted? I was hired to kill you, but I want to know, can you tell me why you're being targeted before I kill you? And so what the impression I got from this lady is that, she's having some substance abuse problems, or at least had some, she's asking her targets all these sorts of questions that's outside of her job description. That's not your job. Your job is to assassinate them.
Yeah. And John Malkovich even told her, you got in trouble for that shit last time for asking people. What are you doing? She
reminds me of like if you have a football team and you have that star wide receiver who always gets into trouble and just can't behave. It's like after a while, it's like, is it even worth having this person on your team anymore? That's the impression I got from her character.
Oh my God, dude. Like I was just like I was okay with it at first because I was like, okay, it's one of these badass with a heart of gold movies now. So now, she's just an assassin, but now she's slowly gonna, she's regretting what she's doing now. She's all of a sudden out of nowhere after killing 41 people, or how many fucking people she killed. All of a sudden she has conscience now, and now she's regretting what she's doing, right? So now she's asking people, but no, she's been doing it and got in trouble for. You know what? I don't know. Maybe Colin Farrell was right.
Colin Farrell was a good guy. Yes, I would say we can't deal with this anymore. She's jeopardizing our, you know what I mean? She gets the job done eventually, but this is causing problems.
Yeah.
She's too curious about this stuff. Just do your job.
Right. So she checks in with John Malkovich, and they have a long history. They served in the military together. So a lot of the backstory, if you even want to call it that, is she had a lot of daddy issues growing up. That he was abusive and all that, and it kind of drove her to get into substance abuse. That's as good as you're going to get right there in terms of plot explanation. Mm-hmm. She ran away. She went and joined the army, and then she met up with Malkovich, and then they became best buddies. And then after that, they both got into the assassination game, which as you do, right? And then they just have this long history of working together. And he's the one that kind of finds the missions for her. And, he did kind of train her as well, because they even mentioned, like, Colin Farrell meets up with her later. He's like, I can see why, John Malkovich's character really likes you. You got a lot of moxie. So he trained her, and they do have a relationship, but he's already bailed her out before because she's fucked up before. And the whole movie, I think you hit it right on the button, dude. The whole movie, she's not a very likable character. And I'm trying to like Eddie Redmayne in a wig. I'm trying to like her. Like I'm trying. I'm waiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for it. Okay, here's the turn. Now we're going to start liking her. Now she's going to become a good person to kind of make up for her old deeds, right? And I mean, even John Wick, he was an assassin. He wasn't a good guy. But he's killing other assassins. But there's at least at some point the motivation is clear, and then you're like, okay, I get it, and you follow him, and he's a likable character. But in this one, man, I was just like, I'm waiting.
Well, eventually, she hits on Common when he's dating her sister.
Oh my god, dude,
I know. She just jumps on him. I'm like, what?
That was the part of the movie that I was so mad, dude. I was so mad, but we'll get to that in a second. So, waiting for something interesting to happen, waiting for a badass action sequence to show up, which it did not. I'm waiting. Even all the way to the end of the movie when she's fucking following Colin Farrell. Because they ran out of fucking ideas. They ran out of fucking ideas of how to end the movie. Nobody sat and wrote that, bro. That was just like, you know what? This is the last day of filming. We got to wrap it up. Colin Farrell, just keep hobbling over here like Igor. Keep hobbling like Igor. And then jump down the bridge and roll in some dirt. And then she's going to slowly follow you down there and shoot you. That is one of the worst, just unclimactic? What was the word?
Anticlimax.
Climaxes in the history of action spy flicks.
If you're going to do that, just end it when he leaves the room. It says, if I ever see you again, and just have him leave. That would at least been a little bit different. I'd been like, oh, okay. She earned his respect, but she's done. He's done.
And then like a year later.
Yeah.
Fast forward, he's like sitting in his, sitting in the room, chilling, drinking a little something, and then she comes in, boom, right? Jesus Christ! See, that's what I'm talking about. This movie, every scene, just tweak it. Like, no, stop it. So anyway, so she's going on these missions. She's still fucking up, asking people what to do. Now, when she's in the dress. And we have, she's trying to seduce a dude and whatever to get the kill, whatever, and asking him what he did. Oh, the soldiers come in, the security comes in, right, and then she has a fight scene. Very stock, fight, nothing memorable. Very stock choreography. You've seen it all before. Nothing major. This movie felt like a soft R too. To me, it felt like a really soft R, but the whole entire fight in that apartment room, hotel room, the whole entire fight, I was distracted by the fucking horrible green screen city behind her. You can see on the windows. It was just like, dude, what was the budget? Come on. What is this horrible green screen? That's all I could see the whole fight. Horrible green screen city. So that ruined the fight. And then when she now tell me this, when she went downstairs in the red dress, it was busting caps in all of the security. And by the way, the muzzle flash looked bad too. Like the muzzle flash of the guns looked bad. So you got bad green screen, bad muzzle flashes to some of the gun effects. Like, dude, we are not off to a good start here. We are not off to a good start here. But this whole action sequence right here, where she's in the red dress, I'm sorry. But you'd think I was waiting for her to tear it, to give her mobility, right? I would have been perfectly fine with that. Tear it, boom, then she can run around, blah, 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 do her thing. But she's just hobbling slowly downstairs and in the parking complex, shooting these guys. I'm like, dude, I'm waiting to be wowed. Give me some badassity.
Well, one thing what disappointed me was just the setup of some of these scenes and how easy they are to accomplish. Yeah. Like you have this dude, he's a general. They call him the general. and the guy they cast was acting like some schlub. Like when she hits on him, he was acting like he's never even seen a woman before. Like this dude's a general. Like
it's because she's so hot, bro.
Still though, man,
Eddie Redmayne got the move.
I don't know. He should have been a little bit more imposing in terms of his character, design or whatever. And then when she was shooting the dudes, I understand she's the main protagonist. You know, you have Star Wars stormtrooper fire from the bad guys, but it still felt a little bit too easy for me. You know, like maybe have her have to do a certain strategy, or maybe one dude gives her a problem. She has to use like a strategy to take him out or something. She was just walking right down to bam, 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 bam. They're all dead.
Yeah, it was just like hide around a pillar, come back out, shoot. That's it. Oh, here he is, guys. Here's the culprit right here. This is the guy who started it all. It's your fault, Sexy Sumo. Anyway, but yeah, where oh man, don't get me started when we get to the Joan Chen sequence. Like I could not believe Bryce Dallas Howard is much hotter at redhead, thicker booty. Yeah, this guy. All right, anyway, so back to this some bullshit movie here. So anyway, she's not likable. I think the substance abuse part could have been interesting. Again, tweak the motherfucker. It could have been interesting to where, well, this I don't think I've seen this before. An assassin that's dealing with substance issues, and that's kind of a part of the plot. That's different. They could have did something with that. But no, she's sad and depressed, and by the end she starts drinking again. So who gives a fuck? So it was like pointless to even bring in that subplot. Now, her sister and Gina Davis. What did you think of Gina Davis?
I mean, she was fine in the scenes that she was in. Some of them were played almost like black humor or something in there. Yeah. She wasn't really given much to do though, and then she just disappears from the movie.
Yeah, she was just laying
down. And then her
down.
Sister, like, I didn't like her sister either.
No,
like even during that dinner table scene, there's no reason for her sister to just blow up like that, man. Yeah. I don't care what history there is there. I mean, this can't act like that. She seems like a head case herself, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was real hard to like really get involved with this family dynamic.
I didn't even like Common either. I didn't even really like Common. He's just useless in fucking debt because he's gambling all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So it's just, are you enjoying this chat? Are you enjoying this plot description? Doesn't this movie sound exciting? Yeah. So anyway, she was supposed to marry Common. She left him, but again, all this exposition about the character, but she didn't really even explain. She didn't even, when he was dead in her face, right there. Why'd you leave? And she didn't even really say why. She hated her dad. I don't understand. And then you have this emotional scene with Gina Davis, their mother. She was in a hospital, and now she's getting better. And you have this emotional scene where she's sitting down and saying, "I'm so sorry I chose my husband over you. I knew he was dirt, but I didn't want to be alone." This is all fine if it went somewhere, but it didn't really go anywhere. And if nothing else is interesting outside of this plot, then don't throw that main plot that you're trying to, subplot, don't throw that away. It would have made all the sense in the world if Colin Farrell went to her family.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have made this would have, tweaking the fucking movie. Colin Farrell either killed her family to get back at Jessica, or Jessica goes home and finds him there. And there's our final finale standoff or whatever, right? He's got the knife to Gina Davis's throat or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This would have made so much more sense.
Yeah.
Then, we're playing, what were they playing? The poker fucking maid? Yeah. Whatever the fuck. They're playing cards, and then that was it. She leaves. I'm like, you bring up all these emotional scenes, but it's still, by the end of the movie, there's no closure to the character. There's no, I got that off my chest. Now I'm good now. There was none of that. By the end of the movie, she's drinking. Can you explain to me who the fuck Joan Chen was in this movie? Who was she?
She liked watching people have sex. That was a 5-second scene. I was like, all right. I don't know, just showed her doing that. And,
I admit, I had a crush on Joan Chen. I mean, I admit,
well,
all right.
Yeah.
Judge Bitch from Judge Dredd. That's right.
She's not giving much to anyway. She's just she's a minute of screen time. She just acts like angry or something, like in a bad mood.
Yeah, like the sister is like, oh, he's not home, he's out, and he's gone. My husband Common is gone. And so she looks for Common and finds him in Jones Chen's like building and club/gambling den, whatever the fuck. And again, there seems like there should have been a history. They seem like they have a history because she recognizes her.
Yeah.
And then she recognizes Joan Chen. And I'm like, movie.
She picked her up off the street, I think she said, but she was like drug addicted and maybe rehabilitated her, but they don't develop it. They just like mention in like a 2-second dialogue scene. You're left like, wait, what happened there?
Yeah. Like, oh my God.
And they mentioned in the chat multiple times that her sister did get drunk while pregnant. that's another dislikable quality. It just feels like every plot in this film is a subplot.
Yeah.
Every plot is there is no main plot.
Yes.
It jumps between the assassinations, Common's conflict with Joan Chen, the family dynamics, and then the actual organization. And it doesn't drive in between the action scenes. It just kind of bounces around. You just don't care.
Yeah, the action scenes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And like I said, back to Common, he wasn't even likable either. I don't need your money.
Yeah. I mean, she's trying to help you out, man.
He got like a pistol. He's like, I'll handle mine. Man, get the fuck out of here. Joan Chen's got a fucking like a whole team of mercenaries. Shut the fuck up, Common.
Yeah.
Common should have died. I think everybody should have died in this movie.
That would have made it better.
I'm more mad talking about it now than when I got done watching the fucking thing. Like, I was just like, you know what? I gotta go to sleep. That's what happened after Ava. I was like, I'm going to bed. So anyway, yeah. Are you enjoying this exciting movie, chat? Look at this photo right here. Does this photo right here scream badass assassin movie? Right here, look at this. Are you enjoying this? Do you like this? Oh, God. So anyway. So Colin Farrell, almost said Colin Firth. Colin Farrell he's had enough of Jessica Chastain being a fucking idiot. So he's all like, all right. So he kind of sets her up, right?
Yeah.
She's pissed off about it. Again, another underwhelming fight. Stock. It's stock. Sometimes her movements are okay, and sometimes they're really soft. Like, I'm just not buying it. And it's just stock. So it's like, she's pissed off about it. So she's like going to John Malkovich, like, what the fuck's going on? And he's like, don't worry. I'll go talk to Colin Farrell. You like that? You like that authentic John Malkovich impression right there? Yeah. Worst impressionist ever. So anyway, he goes to talk to him. Colin goes, well, she's fucking up. So, and then they have a conflict. Now, be honest. Up to this point in the movie, all the action's pretty underwhelming.
Yes.
Honest opinion, Colin Farrell, John Malkovich fight.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
It went longer than any of the other scenes too. It had a little bit of length to it. And I wasn't really expecting it, really.
No.
To throw down John Malkovich just grabbing a rock and just throwing down with Colin Farrell. And
my favorite part of
glass, shanking each other. It was pretty good. I liked it.
My favorite part of the fight, though, was when, Malkovich is still dazed, and then Farrell slices all the way down to his back. Yeah. That was great. I did enjoy that. But again, like your review with Alice in Borderland? Like your review with Alice in Borderland, it's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. We're already fucking checked out of the movie. We don't care what's going on. Now, who had the best fight? Farrell and Malkovich or Farrell and Chastain in her apartment?
The apartment scene's not bad.
No,
but I still like the Malkovich scene a little bit more.
Yeah. So he kills Malkovich, takes a photo, video, sends it to Jessica Chastain, calls her up, says, "You're next." And this is where I got mad. So she goes, "I'm going to find you. I'm going to kill you for what you did," right? She's all sad, right? So I'm like, all right.
Right.
Okay. This is me. All right. Here we go. We are not fucking around. This is it. We're going to get this awesome, badass action finale throwdown. Let's do this. Everything else up to that point was stock, was not great. Besides the Malkovich fight was fun for what it was. But now let's do it. Well, guess what she does, chat? If you don't know, guess what she does? After on the phone, she's on the phone with Bullseye from Daredevil. And she's like, "You just wait. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to do it slow." Right? Hangs up the phone. Guess what she does? She goes to fucking Common's apartment. She goes, meets up with fucking Common, right? And then, was the Joan Chen scene in the club, was that before the Common meetup? It was before that, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Before that. So anyway, see Common's face right there? That's me watching the movie. That's me watching the movie. So I'm going to rewind a little bit. So again, we think we're going to get a good action sequence. She storms the club. We have the club setting. She's fighting the security guards. She fights like 2 dudes, I think. Like 2. In this big, massive club. She fights like 2 or 3 security guards, and the fight is shit. And you could tell the editor is trying to make it exciting because there's these zoom.
Yeah.
You notice that? Like these zoom pans.
Right.
He's trying to make it exciting. It fucking sucks. So after the big, huge, we get this elaborate set for a really awesome, really location, awesome for a really cool grand fight sequence. And everybody just runs out because they know she's got a gun. And there was only like 3 dudes she fought. And then Joan Chen shows up and just marches up to her. And I'm like, oh shit, we about to get the fight now. Like the way Joan Chen was walking up to her, yeah. I was like, oh shit, we about to get a martial arts fight throwdown right now. Like, here we go. All right. No. For some reason, Jessica Chastain lets her take her down, and then she lets her do ground and pound on her. And I'm like, what is happening? And then after getting beat up the whole time, she stops and goes, "I've killed over 41 people. How do you like that? Does that impress you? Does that turn you on?" And then Joan Chen goes from this to, "Oh my God, she's killed 41 people. Oh. And then Jessica Chastain throws her over and then leaves her the money and says, "Leave my family alone," and walks out. I was so like, oh, I was like, dude, oh my God. Like, why even have all that big elaborate lighting, set, location? That costs money. Mm-hmm. That costs money to rent that big warehouse and have all those extras in there. Have the fucking fight scene in there, dude. Oh my God. So anyway, now after she gets off the phone with what you call Farrell, she goes. We think she's getting ready to go have revenge. Here we go. Everything was kind of garbage up to that point, but now we are at least going to be rewarded with a badass action throwdown. And guess what she does? She stops because she wants some chocolate. Now, I'd be all right, which I would be perfectly fine if she wanted chocolate, even though it's kind of a dick move because her sister's marrying the guy.
Yeah.
But it would make more, again, tweak the fucking scene. It would make more sense if she was like, you know what? I know I'm going to my death.
Right.
I'm going to my death. I'm not going to make it. I want, he was my first love or whatever the fuck. I want some chocolate. I want some Snickers, right? Or in Common's case, I'm sure it's king size. So anyway, so she's there, and it's not great, but it would make sense. But no, she's literally she goes from revenge speak over the phone, "I'm coming to kill you," to, "Hey, Common, let's fucking fuck." And then run away with me.
Yes,
Run
she actually
away
says
with
that.
me.
Let's run away together.
Let's go far away and be together. And I was just like, fuck you.
And Common's reasoning was like, well, I can't because your sister's pregnant. And by the way, she got drunk last night, so maybe she won't be pregnant soon.
Common was
what he
about
should
to
have
roll
said.
out.
Huh?
Common was about to roll out. He was about to leave her sister.
He was disappointed his fiance was pregnant with his child. He's like, well, I could go out of town with Jessica Chastain, but I stick with this other lady and her kid.
That's so bad, dude. I was like I was already checked out, but then I was completely checked out with the movie at this point, dude. I was just like, are you fucking serious, dude? You can't have a scene like that when you don't develop any of the characters to show any kind of romantic chemistry. You know, like I said, she wanted to fuck. She knew she was going to die, right? But she wanted one more last screw before she died. That would have made more sense. But no, run away with me. What happened to getting revenge for your fucking your senior, your teacher? What happened? Did somebody come in and just say, you know what? Let's take this revenge plot out. Let's take it out and let's go romantic angle here with some drama. You know, her sister's pregnant. Oh, Ava.
You know, the assassin and possessor was more relatable.
Dude. Oh my God. Yeah, seriously. That's horrible. That's terrible. Oh my God. So anyway, she goes wah now. Now she's wah. Okay, now she's going back to her apartment. And the whole drug substance abuse thing is, you know, wah, wah, wah. I couldn't get some king size Snickers, so fuck it. You know, instead of me going off to get revenge, because think about it, it's not just about it's not just about getting revenge. It's defending herself now, because it doesn't matter where she goes, even if she ran away, they're gonna hunt her down. I mean, Colin Farrell says, I'm coming for you. So it's like, why? Oh, okay. I'm going to stop and get some Snickers. All right. So anyway, she goes back to her apartment. Well, sits there, starts drinking again, as if we were supposed to care. Oh, no, she's back to drinking now. Oh, no. Get the fuck out of here, movie. And then Colin Farrell shows up, and I was like, really? I was so like disappointed. Like I was like, really? We're just gonna end it right here, huh? We're just gonna end it right here. He's just gonna show up. Oh God. And it's just so bad. He shows up there, but the fight they have, there's some brutal hits. But I'm already checked out of the movie, man. I don't give a shit. I'm already checked out. I'm already disappointed. So who cares if there's some brutal hits and stunts in that apartment room? Who gives a fuck now?
Now, if Colin was 5 minutes late, would she have been dead? He wouldn't have had to fight her? Because he kind of interrupts her when she's thinking of taking her own life.
Yeah.
You know, if he got stuck in traffic, he would have had a much easier day.
I would have preferred that ending than the ending we got. So anyway, Colin Farrell's laying down. He goes, you have moxie. So for some reason, I'm not going to kill you now. I'm just going to leave because of your moxiness. So he leaves, hobbling out. And then again, going back, I know we kind of jumped the gun with the climax, but this has got to be one of the worst action finale climaxes I've ever seen in my entire life. This is like one of the worst.
It was a chase scene.
Yeah, chase scene, yeah. So again, all you had to do, again, tweak the motherfucker. All you had to do, he leaves, screen goes black. A year later, she ends up at his apartment complex. There's your end finale fight. There you go, right? No, we ain't got time for that because that takes fucking effort. So Colin Farrell, again, gets out of the hotel, walking up the street sidewalk, just hobbling, you know, Igor style, right? Doing the Terminator tip from Terminator 1, right? Just dragging that leg, right? And then all of a sudden he turns around, and I'm like, is this supposed to be a comedy now? Because now she's following him slowly, and Colin Farrell's like looking around like, oh, let me hop a little quicker. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then he goes on the bridge and then goes over the bridge and just drops down on a little pile of dirt, and then he can't move anymore. And then she slowly walks up to him. She slowly is following him, and then she finally walks up to him. Are you excited? Is everyone excited what they're seeing here? There's excitement. Is you excited? Yeah? Yay? So she finds him and goes there and does the stupid count to 5 thing, and then he goes, okay. And then she goes 1, and she shoots him. 1, and she shoots him. And then he dies. And then she walks away, and then right behind her slowly is Colin Farrell's daughter, who's on the chase now, but we don't give a shit. Who cares? What the fuck happened? Did Jessica Chastain not see Atomic Blonde? Did she not see other movies that have done this better, who have done this right? Again, I think they got cocky. They got penisy. The studio got penisy. Hot chick, debatable. Shooting, martial arts, spy intrigue. We got some crafty veteran actors. This is gold. We're good. Right? Oh, God. So everyone who's here to completely decimate and destroy Peppermint, just keep in mind with the movie we just fucking talked about right now. It's keep in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm not saying Peppermint is amazing, but all I'm saying is I'm so glad I watched Peppermint right after this and not the other way around. Okay, so yeah, bro. Is it really that bad, Eric? Ava, fucking 2020.
17%. Be like 1 out of every 5 critics liking it. Yeah, it's about right. I'd say it's about right.
Yes. Yeah. This movie.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
I've seen worse than this. Obviously, I do feel like it has at times the pacing's okay. The pacing's not too bad, but it's just there's just nothing here. It's too flimsy.
Nothing there. Empty, hollow. Give me a bad B movie action flick with some fun action scenes any day over nice, pretty locations and cinematography once in a while. But nothing there. Vanilla, empty, hollow. So fuck Ava. And yeah, this movie, in my opinion, is really that bad. Yes, fuck it. Because I easily could have said, well, it's higher than a 17. I mean, it's not that low. Like I could bullshit and be like, well, 25. But the way I'm feeling right now, there's no reason for me to go out of my way to up the rating. This movie doesn't deserve another shot at the title. It failed. And if they make any more Ava movies, they can go fuck themselves, and I won't be watching. However, Peppermint 2018. Now, Nigel says, no way it was that bad. Oh, we're talking about Peppermint. All right, we're getting to it right now. We're getting to Peppermint right now. Now, I had no interest to see Peppermint. I remember when the trailer came out, and I was just like, well, it looks like a female Death Wish. Not that I have anything wrong with that. You guys know me. I love vigilante flicks. I have nothing wrong with that. But it didn't look like anything new. It looked like the exact same shit. But if done right, I'll watch it, of course. But at the time, the trailer just didn't really grab me, so I kind of stayed away from it. And this is one of the reasons I stayed away. In the trailer, this line was said, and it made me want to fucking throw up. She's talking to her daughter, and she's talking to her, and she says, my girl has love in her heart, snow in her eyes, and peppermint in her blood. You just alienated all male, maybe some female fans too, basically, that wanted to see your movie. And you noticed that fucking horrible line was not in the movie. Did you notice that? Take that line out. That line was not in there. Yeah, that is puke. Horrid. Cupid Malik says, even hearing your rant on Ava makes me feel the movie would be good if it's not watched at all. Yeah. Did you guys like that line? Does that make you want to see a badass action female lead action flick? gonna do it one more time. My girl has love in her heart, snow in her eyes, and peppermint in her blood, which now makes the title of the movie even more stupid.
Mm.
So why is the movie called Peppermint if that horrible fucking line was taken out of the movie?
Did she eat peppermint at one point in the film, like an ice cream or something?
Anyway, however, after the nothingness of Ava, I almost at this point, I don't even think like I watched the fucking movie. Did you watch a movie? I didn't watch it. It's so empty. I'm talking about Ava now.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about Ava. It's just, Emily says it's the ice cream. Okay. Yeah. Emily, you're a badass. I'm going to make you an admin. Hold on. Where are you? Let me find you, Emily. Where are you? Oh, it's lagging on YouTube. Never mind. I'll try to make you an admin next time. So Finkster says peppermint ice cream at the fair right before the family is killed. Okay. I still hate the title. Peppermint does not make me want to go fucking badass action. I mean, they could have called it something else. Anyway, I'm glad they took that fucking line out because it made me want to throw up. However, as soon as the movie starts, you see a vehicle kind of shaking a little bit, like, oh, somebody doing the deed, somebody playing Grand Theft Auto here. What's going on, right? And then you go inside the vehicle. It looks like somebody's about to. You think they're doing the deed, but they're actually brawling. They're fighting in there, and the guy has a knife, and he ends up cutting Jennifer Garner's leg. She gets the upper hand on him, grabs the pistol, and basically puts it right here and blows the guy's head off. And that's how the movie starts. And I said, that's how you start a fucking movie. That's how you start a movie. I'm in. I'm pleased after this, hopefully. And you got to remember, guys, I watched this right. Did you do it like me? Did you watch it in reverse?
No, I think I had the same order. I did have the same order.
Okay. You got to remember, guys, after Ava, this is already amazing. Because of Ava, I probably like Peppermint a lot more than I should, but it's just how I feel at the time. All right. So anyway, there's some dumb shit in here too. Like we're gonna get to it. So it's basically similar to Death Wish. I mean, there's Death Wish moments. To me, this movie's more similar to Vigilante, starring Robert Forster. But I do like, they show the family get together and they're a loving family. They're kind of struggling a little bit. And you see the husband on the phone. He's basically, wanting, to get some more money. So he's got a buddy he's talking to. He's like, maybe we could do some shady deals, make a lot of money, right? But kind of fast forwarding here. But anyway, they're a loving family, blah, blah, blah. They're together. They love lovey-dovey. And they end up, nobody showed up to this girl's, the daughter's birthday party because the Girl Scout or whatever the fuck, leader whatever the fuck that was, like, called all the girls over to her daughter's house because she's got money, she's rich or whatever. So the daughter feels bad, and they're like, let's make it up to her, let's go take her out to the carnival and have some fun out there. So they have some fun out there. They take some goofy photos, and then before that, though, the husband tells the guy he was trying to do deals with, shady deals, he's like, you know what, I love my family, I don't want to get involved in anything shady, I changed my mind, I'm out. But unfortunately, it's too late because the villains of the piece get word that he was going to be involved. They end up killing his friend, and then they go after, to set an example, they go after the family. And while Jennifer's walking back with ice cream, the husband and the daughter are by the car, and then the villains go do a drive-by. And kill the husband and the daughter. And I enjoyed this immensely. I know that sounds bad, but usually because you know how Hollywood is, man. Oh, the daughter's just in critical condition, right? The daughter's in critical condition, and then by the end of the movie, she's okay and everything's fine. Yay! I was like, no, man, you make a vigilante movie, you want us to fucking care, you want us to get angry, and then just like on board. No matter how schlocky the movie is, you want us on board. with the hero to kill these motherfuckers, then they need to die. Okay. I actually like how that scene was, how there was no music and all the gunfire was muted and it was in slow motion. That was actually very well done. Very well done. And already we're like probably 15 minutes into the movie, and already I like this movie over Ava already. And this movie's not even great, but I like it already over Ava. So similar to Vigilante with Robert Forster and Fred Williamson, she points out who did the killing. You know, everybody's in court. And of course, you know, they get off easy. You know, she was actually bribed earlier by their lawyer, but she doesn't take the bribery. But the bad guys get off easy, and then she loses it. And they try to. Where were they taking her again? Not a psych ward. They're taking her to a mental health place.
Probably, yeah.
And she was like, "Fuck that, I'm out." So she ends up hitting the cop and escape. Was it just me, or was the leader of the bad guys looked like a young, thin Latino William Forsythe?
Yeah, I could see that.
Chat, let me know what you guys think. Come on, man.
He's got that downward scowl.
That's William Forsythe right there. Come on. Yeah, that's all I could see the whole movie. So this movie has got abysmal reviews. You could see the critics rating right here is 12%. Abysmal. So Eric, go ahead and take it over from there. She escapes, and then 5 years later, boom.
Yeah. So cut to 5 years later, and it turns out we get some dialogue between some, special agents and the cops. And as it turns out, this lady, Jennifer Garner, has somehow been able to survive off the grid, and she's become like this badass assassin and done all kinds of stuff that I had a lot of problems actually with the opening half hour of this movie.
Okay.
The script, like just everything was just kind of ridiculous. So for example, she's able to like remember these dudes' faces when they did a drive-by shooting in the middle of the night. She remembers their faces. So at this point, I'm like, oh, she used to be an assassin, then retired. That's immediately what I thought. I'm like, only a master assassin would be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, but as it turns out, that's not the case.
Right.
And then obviously the whole courtroom scene, it's like a soap opera. Like was the judge in on it, or was he just incompetent? Was the DA in on it, or was he just incompetent? You know what I mean? Like they kind of played it up like everybody was in on it. Like everyone, and I was like, "Come on!"
Well, the guy she hit over the head was, but the judge though was still in question. But she blew that motherfucker up. Like that was still in question. Like they could.
Well, if that's the case, kill that bitchy mother. The whole reason her family died is because the mother canceled her birthday party. She should have been the first one she killed. It's ridiculous. So I had problems with this, and then of course she becomes a master assassin in 5 years, and then the other thing, first half hour, order of events just kind of off. Like I think didn't a few of these guys die off screen or something too? Like in the revenge plot.
The three she killed, she ended up hanging. I don't know how she ended up hanging them from the wheel. But it would have been nice if we saw her kill them.
Yeah,
nice.
It's like the whole point.
And I don't know how she physically got those three bodies up there, unless she's Batman. So
we're just gonna skip. She just skip. We skip in the movie the three guys that actually killed her family. They're just dead already. A half hour into the film. So now she goes after the guys behind the scenes. And that's where it kind of goes from there.
Right. No, I totally understand. I get you. But again, there are two things that bother me. One more so than the other. The minor nitpick, well, it may not be minor for some, was she was able to dodge the police for 5 years. Because remember, she assaulted an officer. You think they'd be looking for her. Even if she wasn't vigilante yet, you think they'd be looking for her. But she was able to, hide for 5 years. But then somebody saw her ass on fucking YouTube, which revealed
Yeah.
It's revealed her MMA fight. But and this again, she walked into a liquor store to get, to fuck with this dude who's being a dick to his son. So she fucked with him, and then she fucked with the guy behind the counter. Again, I thought she was trying to, live this low profile. But in the whole area that she's staying at, in the slums, there's no crime there because of her. So everybody knows of her. And I was like, wait, I thought she was trying to be, under the covers. Even Dolph Lundgren from the fucking Punisher movie was in the fucking sewers.
Yeah.
You'd think. I was a little bit confused with that. She's trying to hide, but wait, she's out in the open. She's trying to hide, but they made a fucking graffiti figure of her. And dude, when it got to that graffiti figure of her reveal in the slums, dude, I started laughing. I was like, okay. I started laughing, dude, because they even, not only did they, draw her with big boobies and a hood over her head, they drew her with the gun. They painted her holding the gun. So I was laughing at that. I was like, okay, movie, all right. So we're just a schlock fest at this point. So, but does the action deliver? So we're gonna get to that. So another thing that didn't work for me was every time she would have these emotional moments where she would pick up the photo and look at it. Out of the 3 photos in that one string, right? One of them looked normal. Why didn't they pick the normal one to have her look at every time she was trying to have an emotional flashback? But it's got all this sad music and she's all sad and she picks up the photo and she looks at it like, oh, and this is what she's looking at. Like, movie, any emotional content you're trying to give us right now, it's not working. Like every time she's looking at the photo, that's what we're seeing. Anyway, I kind of laughed at that too because she was just like, oh, and then you got these goofy poses and shit. But my big issue with the movie, everything was schlock fest and action fest, and I was perfectly fine with that. But I don't mind the 5-year transformation, and I guess they had to throw in, oh, she did some MMA, so apparently she's good at everything. But if she has no previous history of being a cop, being in the military, or being an assassin, they could have at least shown her. They could have threw in a lot more training sequences, flashbacks, man.
Right.
Like a lot more. And that's my big pet peeve with the movie is she is an expert in weaponry. She knows how to use all the guns. It doesn't matter what gun it is. And you mean to tell me you could not show at least one flashback? Like not even a 10-second flashback of her at a gun range. Like come on. That's all you had to do was like show Jamie Lee Curtis from the fucking Halloween sequel that came out recently had more gun training montage training sequences than our badass lead in this. So I don't know why they didn't think of. I mean, look at fucking Halle Berry's training sequences. She's going for John Wick 3. She's going through the old target. You can show her do that. Like that's like a minute, 2 minutes tops or less. That's all you got to do. So that was a big issue for me, but not enough to make me, discount the film. You just kind of have to just go with it.
Yeah.
But let's see here.
The other thing I want to point out, there is no actual action sequence until almost the 50-minute mark, which was another problem for me. I think that, yeah, it was almost like a 48, 49-minute mark.
Usually I notice that. But for some reason, dude, I guess I was just so dead to the world after watching Ava, dude, that I don't know. It wasn't as bad for me, but that is pretty bad, though. Well, anyway, so she goes on her vengeance. She's trying to kill, she's trying to ruin the businesses first. She's burning the money. She's killing all these dudes, and she's trying to get to Latino William Forsythe. He's the head honcho. She's trying to get to him. So let's go ahead and get to the action here. I was satisfied, man. I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have any expectations, especially after hearing that fucking Peppermint in your blood fucking throw up line Like I did not have a lot of expectations, but I thought the action was very well done, especially compared to Ava, man. Like I love the scene where she goes in the den warehouse is just blowing dudes away, bro. And I love how not just blowing dudes away, but just not fucking around. No fancy schmancy, like not fucking around. Like there's one part in the warehouse fight where she's like scrambling to try to get to the guy because he falls back. She's scrambling to try to get to the guy. She finally gets to the guy, pistol to the head, boom, and then she walks away. Stuff like that, I'm like, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that, I like that stuff. There's no nonsense. None of this, I don't know. Maybe it would have made it more exciting as, before she killed that guy, she asked him what he did, wrong in his life. What do you
Is there another reason why I should be killing you right now? I have my reason. Maybe there's something
I need
else.
you to tell me what you've done wrong. I feel good about killing you. Oh my God, dude, seriously, fuck Ava. The more we're talking about it now, dude, the more the middle fingers are going up. So anyway, I enjoyed the action. I enjoyed the blood. I enjoyed the violence. I was pleased. Obviously, there's better movies in this genre. Obviously, there's better action sequences in this genre. Obviously, there's better badass female leads in this genre. But for what it is, I was entertained by it. So any other issues besides her, blowing up the judge who was probably innocent? Any other issues, concerns, or things that you liked in Peppermint, that's in your blood?
Oh, another problem.
Bring it up.
I think they screwed up on the editing. They have a scene where these cops are talking, and the dude's like, "Hey, man, what's up? You're stonewalling my buddy cop. He's trying to get information. What's going on? You're covering for this villain?" And the dude's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I've been trying to contact." I'll call him Mustache Guy, the Mustache Cop. I've been trying to contact Mustache Cop all night. He's not around.
Right.
And then it cuts to Mustache Guy and the agent walking in that district at night, and you already know he's the bad guy. I thought it would have been better if he blew her away before they had the scene between the cops. Then it might have been a little bit more surprising that, you know what I mean? I mean, some people probably could tell, but they really project that moment too much.
Yeah, that would have worked. That would have worked better. That definitely would have worked better.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think the action was fine. I don't know. I just this one just didn't.
Hey, be honest.
Not into this movie.
Be honest.
By the 50-minute mark, I was starting to check out. Really, I don't know. It was the action was all right though. Yeah, it's almost hard to talk about. Like I forgot a lot of this movie already. I just watched it yesterday.
I think we kind of summed it up. That's basically the movie. And then she takes out the Latino William Forsythe, and I like that line though.
Action, like usually I like to pick at exactly what I thought was lacking, but I can't really think of anything. This is decent,
Well, like I said, we've seen better.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like I wasted my time with it. Unlike in comparison to Ava.
Yeah.
So you gotta remember, like if I watched this by myself without just to watch it, I'd probably still be okay with it. But I just was so, it was kind of like just the warehouse shootout fight scene, dude. Like that, I was just like, oh, thank God. Like I just, after watching Ava, that's kind of how I was. I was just like, oh, finally, people shotgun to the dome, people getting fucked up. Thank you, But like I said, it's not a great movie. It doesn't. It has its problems. I mean, I'm not that dumb, but but we can agree to disagree. That's perfectly fine. So, I would have preferred if she died, though. They had a really good ending, and then they kind of ruined it, I think. Oh yeah, Andre, I liked her assault on the drug lord's house in the hills. That was good too. A lot of tactical stuff right there. I enjoyed that as well. But when she hobbled back to the cemetery and she wanted to die there, and she was like, I'm coming home or whatever, that perfect way to end it, Instead of them capturing her just to let her go.
Mhm.
I was like, he had kind of a beautiful ending there. He could have just, that would have been perfect. But I don't know. Maybe they were hoping we get that Peppermint sequel one day, which nobody will see except me. I'll watch it. Fuck it. Fuck it. As long as there's no Ava 2 Electric Boogaloo. Nigel says Ava was a fantastic beast of a movie.
Wow.
Oh my god. But yeah, dude, we can disagree. So, is it really that bad for the Asian movie enthusiasts?
Yeah, it is.
All right, there you go,
did not
guys.
like this.
He did not like it, and it's
No.
perfectly fine. So I gotta give the thumbs down. He did not like Peppermint. It is as bad as 12%. All right. I, however, enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. B-movie action schlock. It's harmless. Obviously, we have seen better. We have definitely seen a lot better, but I thought it was solid for what it was. And we will never watch Ava again.
No.
we will never speak of Ava.
Wow.
Let's see. Finkster says here, can we talk about how that ending in the cemetery was like a shot-for-shot copy of the end of The Crow, and I'm okay with it? Oh, I didn't even really notice that. I did not notice that. Let's see. So anyway, Alice in Borderland. No, I'm kidding. Let me scroll up here. See if I missed anything from chat here. I'm skipping all Sexy Sumo comments. He's going to get me demonetized. Speaking of, since we're on the concept of vigilante flicks, what was the last really good vigilante? How about we do this? The last good vigilante movie you've seen? And chat, chime in on this also, chat. We're going to read your comments. Last vigilante movie that you've seen that was good, that you recommended. The last spy assassin type movie that you've seen that was good.
I may just need a minute to think.
Yeah. I'll read what chat's putting up right now. There may have been one after I seen this one that I can't think of right now, but I constantly sing the praises of Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one.
Constantly. Oh, Eric, you ready? Are you ready for this? Prepare for your mind to be blown, bro. Yeah, you're gonna get mad.
Oh no.
You're gonna get mad, dude. This is
Come
terrible.
on. Death Sentence?
Dude. This might be the next episode with me and you.
There's no way.
You ready for this? You ready for this, chat? Death Sentence. You ready for this? Here we go. Yeah, we might have to do this, dude. Here we go. I got it right here. 20%.
What?
Yeah. Now check this out. 60% audience.
Well, yeah,
that's good. 20%, dude. That low. 3 more percentages up from Ava. Dude, 20. So that might be a future episode. Me and you might have to talk about it.
Oh, definitely.
That is ridiculous. People keep messaging me. Don't they know I'm streaming live? Oh, yeah. So probably, I guess Equalizer, the first Equalizer. I still haven't watched the second one. I heard it wasn't as good, but Equalizer, they came out after Death Sentence, so that was solid. But yeah, Death Sentence is so fucking great, dude, and it pisses me off. I always say this on the channel. I say this over and over and over. It pisses me off that they will talk about every single James Wan movie in his whole filmography except Death Sentence, and it drives me insane. Finkster says Equalizer 2 was entertaining, but nothing special. Okay, well, at least it was entertaining. At least I'm sure it was better than fucking Ava. Acne Goji said Rambo 4, Falling Down. All right. We got Cuppy Malik says he liked Punisher Warzone. All right. Yeah. Someone else likes Punisher Warzone. Yeah. Woo. Oh, God. Let me guess. Punisher Warzone is probably at a fucking 0%. I have not seen the Brave one with Jodie Foster. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Knowing me, I probably own it. And I watched it. Emily said she saw Taken for the first time last week. All right. Taken's a good movie. Just stay away from the sequels. Dog Soldier says Warzone is the best Punisher movie for me. All right. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone hates Warzone, bro. You might hate Warzone, actually. I don't know.
I'm sure I saw it, but I'm getting them mixed up.
Everyone hates it, dude. They hate it. But yeah, Death Sentence, you guys. We highly recommend it. We may be doing a video now because 20% is fucking ridiculous. Death Sentence, in my opinion, is probably the best it's more of a real Death Wish remake than the Bruce Willis Death Wish remake. It's better than the Bruce Willis Death Wish remake, in my opinion.
I gave Punisher Warzone a pass grade.
Oh, shit. Now, that's B-movie schlucky fun right there.
Yeah.
Violent. And then the movie knew it, though. Like, the movie wasn't trying to be this serious, The Irishman. Like, it knew what it was. Let's see here. Cal L says, the recycled generic muzzle flashes in Ava irked me. Yeah. Yeah. Bad green screen. Bad muzzle flashes, uneventful fight choreography, quick cut editing. We've seen worse, but it didn't help. Finkster says, do Death Sentence and Punisher Warzone together. Did you check the Punisher Warzone? Well, I've already talked about Punisher Warzone. I did a whole video on Punisher Warzone way back, so I probably won't. But Death Sentence, fuck yeah, dude. Seriously. That's ridiculous. It's like James Wan, this incredible filmmaker. He's made Saw, and he's made Dead Silence, and then he did The Conjuring, and then he did Insidious. It's like it doesn't exist. It's like it's a fake movie in there. Like, dude, that movie is fucking bad, and I feel bad because I bashed it, bro. I bashed Death Sentence. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, fuck you, Death Wish remake.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I saw it later, and I was like, Jesus, what the hell was I thinking? Only because some friends told me about it. They're like, dude, you got to watch Death Sentence. I was like, really? With Kevin Bacon? Baconator? All right. That was fucking great. There's an unrated version of it, too. And you know what's sad? You can't find that movie on Blu-ray.
Oh, man.
But you can find Insidious 10 on Blu-ray, but you can't find Death Sentence. I mean, I think there's a European version of it, but I don't know if it's any good, though. So, Museum. What's Museum? What is that?
Well, somebody asked about this is a Japanese thriller about a serial killer, but it has never been released with English subtitles anywhere.
Oh, well, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Not even like
I can't even find it on the down low.
Like a fan sub?
No, I can't. Maybe it's on a torrent somewhere, but I don't use torrents. So
people are posting 38%. What is this for? Rambo 4? What? Come on. Actually, you know what? I'm not surprised. Actually, you know why? Because even I bashed Rambo 4 when the trailer came out. I was embarrassed. I was like, this is embarrassing. I was embarrassed to be a Rambo fan until I gave in and watched the movie and had one of the best movie theater experiences I ever had. A whole bunch of other dudes just like, yeah. But that type of genre is not for the critics.
Yeah.
And I think I had something else I had to say. Let's see. And maybe that's also the same thing with Death Sentence. Also, is that genre is probably looked down upon with the critics. You know, it's like the revenge tale it's still going on today. The story of revenge, in my opinion, will never get old. It's been in westerns, it's been in samurai movies, it's been in martial arts flicks. It's pretty much in every genre, revenge. So it's like everyone can relate and understand that, the motivation of that, you know, wanting to get revenge for somebody doing their family wrong. Everyone can. That's universal. That's why Death Sentence's audience score is 60%. That's a universal thing. But the critics want a, you know, Citizen Kane storyline and fucking that. Look, you got your Citizen Kanes, and then you got your fucking, you know, they did his family wrong. He wants to get him back movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so simple. Like, stop thinking too fucking much, you know. But within every genre, there's good and bad though. Like, there's bad vigilante movies, even worse than Peppermint, even though I enjoyed it. But dude, Ava fucking sucked. I wanted to stop talking about it. What about I'm hearing Everly is good. Have you seen that?
No.
Chat, let us know what's going on with Everly with Selma Hayek. I'm like, well, I don't know what's kept me this long from watching the fucking thing, because Selma Hayek's in it, playing a badass assassin. I think that's all I need. But she's like, in the whole movie, I think, takes place in her apartment, and the whole movie is assassins trying to kill her one by one. But it's supposed to be a lot of fun, dude. A lot of action, gore, some dark comedy. It's called Everly. I haven't seen it. Let me know, guys, if you've seen Everly. I had some versus ideas, Eric, I was going to shoot to you the other day. I know how much you love the movie Anna.
No. May as well just do that versus La Femme Nikita.
Well, that's too easy, though.
Yeah, it's too easy.
I have not seen Anna yet. Remember, I own it, but I haven't watched it yet. I got it for real cheap, so I'm happy I got it for cheap, looking at your response. But I have never seen Haywire. Now, is she an assassin in that? Or is this some kind of covert ops thing?
I'm pretty sure I saw that one. That is a Black Ops super soldier seeks payback after she's betrayed and set up during a mission.
Okay, so she's not an assassin. She's just a femme fatale badass. Okay. Dude, Rhett Haynes says Everly was bloody but insane storyline. I think that sounds like us, bro. I think we should check it out. Finkster says next femme fatale double feature, Anna and Everly. Well, he's already seen Anna.
I could, you know.
We're talking versus. Not is it really that bad, because we already know he hates Anna, so we're thinking versus. We could do Anna versus Everly. Actually,
yeah.
Actually, that might be good, because Everly's way smaller budget, so it'll be interesting to compare. Be like, yeah, this one's a smaller budgeted movie, but it was a lot more fun. But I have not seen Proud Mary though. Have you seen that? That's another female-led assassin flick. Haywire is pretty dope, actually. Kind of boring. Excuse me. The A-listers definitely carry Gina Carano on that flick, but it's worth it. Yeah, I'm a Gina Carano fan, even though she can't act. I admit it. Just let her kick ass, then I'll be there. But don't let her speak. Dude, did you know, Eric, that Gina Carano was dubbed in Haywire? Nathan, I don't know if you knew that, buddy. She was dubbed. That was not her voice, because her acting was so bad.
Wow. Yeah,
they dubbed her the entire movie. Now you hear her speak her real voice, but Anna versus Hannah, huh? Have you seen Hannah?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Like, man.
Have you seen it?
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it had its moments. It wasn't terrible.
It needed an action finale, though.
Yeah.
I think I liked it a lot more because I wasn't expecting the little girl to be a straight up killer. Because my buddy was like, "Hey, we're gonna watch this." I'm like, "What is this little girl with blonde hair, man? I want to watch this. What the fuck is this, Anna? What are you bringing some fucking romantic drama bullshit over here? What is this?" And he was like, "No, dude, just trust me." I was like, "All right." So I was like, "Oh shit, she just broke that guy's neck." All right, I'm in now. Let's see. We should do Atlantic Rim and Pacific Rim off pricing. Oh God, we want to kill ourselves. Rhett says Proud Mary is okay. Well, shit, dude. Remember, Versus is 2 or more. We could do 3 movies.
Yeah.
Fuck it. All right, guys. Future Versus episode idea. Anna versus Proud Mary versus Everly. Let's do it. And remember, on the channel for Versus, right? It's not which one's the better movie. Which one it is, the one that wins is the one that is the most entertaining. That's how we grade our score for Versus episodes, okay? And it could be a tie. Eric might pick Proud Mary, and I might pick his favorite movie, Anna. I don't know. Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't pick Haywire because they're saying over here it's boring. It's got to be entertaining, man. So... Mike Swift says Attack of the Killer Tomatoes versus Troll 2. Is it really that bad?
Wow.
It's too easy though, man. Troll 2 is famously, there's a whole documentary about Troll 2 about it being the worst movie ever made. Serbian Film versus Salo. Have you seen Salo?
Yeah, I've seen Salo.
I have not seen that one. Is it Serbian Film worthy?
I haven't seen a Serbian film because I don't feel like blind buying it. I'd like to rent it, but I don't know if it's available to rent anywhere.
I would recommend it, the director's cut version.
Yeah, I need to watch the uncut version.
I don't recommend you pay for it.
Right.
You might be like, ugh, I feel dirty now. But
I've been meaning to watch it, but it's just because that the availability situation. I just don't feel like buying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nathan says, hell yeah, we're all in for that episode. We need to watch Proud Mary and Everly now. Yeah, let's do a threesome. I know that didn't sound right, but yeah, let's do it. Hey, Eric. Ava was bad.
Man, I'm not even bringing it up anymore. I'm trying to move on in my life.
It's just lingering, man. Now, instead of it, is it really that bad episode? By default, if this was a Versus episode tonight, what would you have picked? By default. Like tonight.
Probably Peppermint. Peppermint, yeah.
Man, you had to think about it?
I did, yeah.
Let's see. What else is chat saying over here? Eggshen says, you can't unsee Salo. It's burnt into your brain. Well, now I have to watch it now. Nathan says, we just watched Martyrs for the first time. Speaking of disturbing films, I absolutely loved it. Wasn't it good, man? It was good. It's just one of those movies you can't watch every day.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning. Just woke up, had some cereal, had some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like Gary D's chilling out over here having.
Yeah.
Let's watch Martyrs. What do you think? Martyrs? Yeah, it's not one of those. But yeah, it's very well done. Nathan, stay away from the Martyrs remake. It's utter garbage. Stay away.
Oh man, I still need to drag you into a "Is it really that bad?"
Dude,
inside remake.
Did you take notes? So, because you know me, I'll forget.
Oh yeah, I have a whole list here. If you want me to rattle them off,
I'm ready. I mean,
there's some Versus.
Before I schedule it for us, let me make sure I can find it and watch it.
Ooh, yeah.
Because
I'm trying to remember where I saw it.
I can rent it. Yeah, I'm sure I can rent it somewhere.
I know it was legal, but remember, I still have the Netflix DVD mailing service, so I may have rented it from there.
Oh my God! Look at you.
Way better selection than the streaming service there.
Yeah, Andre, Ava really hurt me, man. It's like it didn't hit me at first until we started talking about it now.
Mm.
Let's see. It's all right. I already ordered it in 4K for Eric. So he'll be getting that in the mail.
Oh no!
Did you get whatchamacallit? Did you got that link I sent you with the Robert De Niro movie?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get that. I haven't bought it yet though.
Okay. I can hook you up.
Oh yeah?
Let me hook you up. Send me your address.
Oh.
I got you.
All right.
All right. Give me your address.
I ain't gonna say no.
Yeah. That's how we do it. Brothers. That's how we do that. That's right. Acne, excuse me. God damn it. Sorry, buddy. Acno Goji. He's gonna change his name because of me. He's fucking up his name. He's gonna change it. I don't know, man. Maybe you should change your name. No, I'm not being mean. I'm on your side. I'm just, I'm an idiot and I keep screwing it up. He says Pacific Rim Uprising is 43%. What the fuck? It should be lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction versus Reservoir Dogs. Let's see. Cubby Malik says, watch the first Pacific Rim. Quite entertaining. The second one is just ridiculous. Sorry, can't even bring myself to like it. Yeah. That was another movie where I was disappointed. I didn't hate it as much as Lady Fat Blood did. But after a while went by, I was like, yeah, it's pretty bad. There's some decent action in there, but overall, it's just like, again, like Ava, they just jumped the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got the guy who plays Finn from the popular Star Wars films. He's going to be the star in this movie. Hey, success. Hey, we got special effects budget to make some fight scenes. Success. Hey, let's bring in the kiddies a little bit more this time. Let's bring in some Bumblebee bootleg wannabe robot. And bring in a little small little girl, brings in the kiddies. That movie didn't bring in shit. That movie instantly died, dude. And I think they were trying to continue it as a franchise. But I know the last thing, we were streaming yesterday, chat was bringing up the Netflix series coming out. But other than that, it's like, I have not seen Green Street Hooligans. Have you seen that?
No.
Interesting. Is that the one with Scott Adkins? Nigel, let me know. Because I heard that had some badassity in there. I've always wanted to do the Warriors versus the Wanderers. I think that has to happen. That has to happen. And it'll be more fun with these versus episodes. Me and you could do them whenever. We can even do it on your channel too.
Mm-hmm.
The versus episodes will be fun if we bring in a third party, like a third person.
No ties.
We'll never have a tie. I think that'll be fun. The Collector versus Lay Duress. Interesting. Nathan says, Ava was one of the most disappointing movies of recent memory. Trailer looked perfect, like a perfect popcorn flick, but how do you ruin so many good ingredients? They must have had peppermint in their blood.
Mm-hmm.
When they wrote the script. No, don't even bother, Imran. Or if you can watch it for free, just forward to the action and then turn it off. Egg Shen says, I wanted to throw up after watching a Serbian film. There you go, Eric. Should entice you to watch it.
Oh yeah, I've had that. That's a feeling I don't like when I'm watching a movie. And I feel like when it just gives me an upset stomach, because that's happened a few times.
You'll be fine. Dude, it's not that bad, bro. Come on. Jax B. the Ripper is like her favorite movie, dude. Like, it's like, I know. And I'm fine. It's fine. It's, it's not, you're going to be like, that's it? That's how
okay.
You've seen Martyrs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be fine, dude. You'll be perfectly fine. Lady Fat Blood's in the back.
Hi.
Hello.
Pacific Rim Uprising thoughts, dear.
Fuck off.
If she wants to see Castle Grayskull, she can this time.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I don't know if chat heard her say "fuck off" with Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh, I can see it now.
He got on.
Yeah.
He's on Battle
Oh
Cat.
my god, that's adorable.
He's
I see
on
it. I see
Battle
it.
Cat,
I
son.
see it. I see it. I see it.
That's right. That's right.
Nice. Oh, mwah.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I didn't torture her showing her Ava. I'd probably get punched in the arm.
Thank you.
See, that's what you get, Samurai Guy. You show He-Man to a lady, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's it. I'm living the dream right now.
Yeah.
Oh god. Pink Flamingo is so much worse because of the chicken. Oh yeah.
Mm.
I've seen. I haven't seen that movie, but I remember clicking the channel one night and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah.
And I remember the chicken. Thanks for reminding me, Emily. I thought I thought I burnt that memory away. And now she's saying bye. Oh, thanks for bringing back a disturbing memory. And now she's gone. Bye, Emily. Have a good one. So Charlie Hunnam, Elijah. Okay, I'm thinking of another movie. I thought kind of similar with Scott Adkins in that one. What is the name of that movie? Forgot the name of it, but have you seen the South Korean film The Bravest Under Stars, Eric?
The Bravest. No. Wonder if that's a new one.
I was actually thinking, Nate Dogs, I've been thinking for a while to do a versus episode with Battle Los Angeles against Cowboys and Aliens. Alien invasion episode movies. I was thinking about it.
But you just don't like watching good movies.
Oh, Emily said bye to you.
Bye, Emily.
So they thought Moses from Attack the Block could save Pacific Rim 2. Oh, I'd rather watch Attack the Block than Pacific Rim 2, and everybody in Attack the Block sucked. I wanted all those fucking little brats.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
Oh, my God. It's like only Moses was like, okay, he's kind of growing on me a little bit towards the end because he was actually helping the lady and doing shit. But, dude, I was like, oh, my God. If you think about it, it's their little fucking fault that the alien showed up. It's their fault. Yeah, let's find an alien baby and just rip it to shreds.
Hmm?
Like, well, the parents are coming now. You fucked it up. Still, it's entertaining. It's an entertaining flick. Alien Invasion Versus would be fun, but can we throw Beyond Skyline in the mix? That movie, babe. What are we doing? Jesus. We're dropping the ball. Nathan, we were supposed to review Beyond Skyline on the Movie Dojo like 8 years ago. And and now there's a fucking sequel. That's how long we waited to do the Beyond Skyline review because now the sequel, it got a sequel now. It's the third one. It just came out. I did buy it. I ordered it though because I have the first two. I might as well order this. The trailer for the third one looked kind of fun.
Okay.
So Nathan, I'm not sure what we're doing, man. I'm not sure if we're gonna just do 2 Movie Dojo episodes with one with Beyond Skyline and one with Skyline 3, or we might review the whole trilogy as a whole, man. I'm not sure, but it's for some reason it's just that little thing. What do you call that thing in your side? What is it? The twig in your side. What do you call that? What's that old
Thorn?
saying? Thorn. Yeah, it's the thorn in the side.
A
man.
monkey on your shoulder.
So should we just do Movie Dojo? Just end it?
We were going to do a Movie Dojo, and we overcomplicated it, and
with adding the footage and all that.
Well, we overcomplicated.
Technically we don't have to do that.
Well, we overcomplicated it, and we basically psyched ourselves out of the whole thing.
Oh.
And so we were just like, every time we went to do it, it was like we just made it so complicated.
Yeah.
We just didn't want to do it, even though we wanted to.
Yeah, it's true. Well, have a good day. All right. Fincher says, that has become such a bizarre franchise. I cannot believe there's a third Skyline movie coming. I saw my boy Daniel Bernhardt in there fighting, man. I'm like, dude, this might be fun. This might be fun. It was like Beyond Skyline, the first. I'll just say this. I know one day, 10 years from now, we'll do a review. But it was like the first half, we were like, no. And then the second half, we were like, yay, thank God. That's all you're going to get. That's your taste. That's all you're going to get. Battle Los Angeles is better than Cowboy versus Aliens, hands down. Is it? Is it better or is it more entertaining? I don't know. That's a tough one. Don't say anything now, Eric, because you'll probably be in the video. We're just going to give it away now. Fuck it. Severio, what's going on? He says, what's up, guys? Also, for the record, I love Pacific Rim Uprising. To quote John Boyega, don't mess with my sprinkles.
Oh, you know what other movie you should add to that verse is Battlefield Earth.
Oh, God. Against what, though?
Against all of them.
Oh, God. Oh, bro, I saw that movie in theater.
I still haven't even seen it.
I paid money. See, be happy, chat. Be happy with the way things are now. Because back then, there was no YouTube when I was growing up. There was no, hey, is this movie shit? Or what's the ratings on it? Or what do people think about it? There was none of that. It was like, hey, I'm bored. Let's go see this sci-fi movie. Mm-hmm. They're calling it, it's called John Travolta and Forrest Whitaker is in it or whatever. They're calling it the new Star Wars. Hey, let's go check it out. I'm bored. Oh, I remember just watching the movie, just stunned. And then I was kind of laughing too because Travolta is ridiculous in the movie. If there's anything to watch, it's for John Travolta's overacting. It's like really the only enjoyment you can get out of the movie. But I'm not making this up, guys. We're watching the movie, and then all of a sudden I'm just bored, just watching it. Nothing's happening, and then I slowly turn to my right, and my buddy, poor guy that I forced to see the movie with me, was spread out asleep. He was spread out on 4 chairs, asleep. So you know what I did? I woke that motherfucker up. Yeah. I say, you're not getting away. You're not getting out of this, damn it. If I'm suffering, you're suffering. Sexy Sumo, Wild Wild West versus Cowboys and Aliens. Actually, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wild Wild West was so bad, though. Oh, Battlefield Earth versus Waterworld. Oh. Yes. I was in the theater, man. I paid my hard-earned money. Battlefield Earth versus Doomsday. Oh, Doomsday wins that easy, man. In terms of for entertainment purposes. Sexy Sumo says, we're so old, we had to look up movies and movie times in the newspaper.
Or call a movie theater and wait for the automated message to scroll through all the movies.
Right. Man, I keep forgetting you're close. Are you close to my age? Or
yeah, we're about to basically the same age.
Dude, you do not look your age at all. You look a lot younger. Let's see. Taco Ghost in the house. Emily says, I thought The Boy in Striped Pajamas was a feel-good movie. I miss the days of Pirate Bay and rolling the dice on movies. I've been wanting to see that Boy in the Striped Pajamas. The young actor from Hugo was in that. I think pre-Hugo, he was even younger. What has he been doing, that kid? I know they were trying to get him on a franchise with Ender's Game, which I've never seen. But I was curious, what is that guy doing? He seemed like he had a lot of potential.
Oh, Asa Butterfield. He was in the running to be Spider-Man, I think, and he lost.
What?
I thought so.
What's up, Dak? This is Eric, the Asian movie enthusiast, hanging out with us today. Gilbert says he remembers calling the movie phone. I feel like I've seen that actor though in something recent. Is there anything stick out? Damn, he lost a Spider-Man role. That sucks.
He's been in a bunch of stuff though.
Tom
After
Holland.
Hugo and Ender's Game, I don't really recognize these names though.
Yeah, I could have sworn I've seen him in something.
Slaughterhouse Rules, maybe, or
no.
Greed, Time Freak. I don't
Mm-mm.
know.
Maybe I saw him in a trailer. That could be it. I really liked Hugo, man. I did. I'm terrible.
What, the Scorsese film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a movie I would like the type of genre, but I really like that movie, like probably way too much. That movie was such a good movie to me that it just made you love cinema more. That movie was so good, it made me want to go out and make my own movies. Like that. That's all.
Have you seen Why Don't You Play in Hell yet? You need to watch it.
Which one's
Why
that
Don't
one?
You Play in Hell? It's a Japanese flick by that director I'm trying to get you into.
Because already that is a
It's two gangs, two Yakuza gangs
okay.
agree
Okay.
to film their fight against one another.
Okay.
So they actually fight to the death. And the premise of the film is that they love cinema so much that they're allowing a filmmaking crew to make a movie about them actually killing each other. Like that's the premise of this movie.
This sounds like my kind of fucking movie.
It's good, dude.
Okay, let me take a snapshot of this. 2013.
Yeah. And once you see that, I know you'll start doing a run on that director, Sion Sono. I know you've seen one or two of his other films already, but
clicking on it right now. He's got a lot of work.
yeah.
I still haven't seen Tag, bro.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Tokyo
That was
Tribe?
fun.
Do you recommend Tokyo Tribe?
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of it's almost like a musical with like hip hop. A bunch of Japanese dudes doing it too. It's pretty cool. It's an action flick
He did
too.
Cold Fish.
Yeah.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
He's
good, dude.
That was a fucked up movie right there. That almost felt like a Takashi Miike movie a little bit.
Right. These a little similar to Miike.
Yeah, Cold Fish was crazy, man. That was good. I enjoyed that. Have not seen Suicide Club.
It was pretty good.
Tag looked like bonkers.
Yeah.
So I'm down. Oh, Nathan sent me photos here.
Yeah, we could even do one or two of those on my channel. I'll invite you over, just do a live movie review.
Dude,
or something,
I'm ready.
you know?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro. I am ready for that. Oh, so okay, so I was close. So Green Street Hooligans that they recommended stars what's his name? Frodo.
Oh,
Elijah Wood.
okay.
And Charlie Hunnam. There's a sequel. Oh no, this is the third movie, Green Street 3, but they call it Green Street Hooligans Underground. That's the one Scott Adkins is in. Okay. So I was kind of close. Thanks, Nathan. All right. Let's get back to chat.
I know you keep track better than me.
What the hell? What the hell is going on, dude?
That's live for you, baby. Can't edit that out. Whatever that was.
I don't remember hitting anything. What the fuck? All right, anyway. Nathan said Tag. Oh, Taco says Tag was also tight. Emily loved Tag. The Arrival in 1997 versus The Arrival 2016.
Wow.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
I like that Charlie Sheen film. I thought it was cool.
That's two alien involved flicks.
Yeah.
That's
with the same name.
You want to write that down?
I'll write that down.
Well, thank you, Tribal Chief. Taco Ghost says, "Why don't you play in hell?" So good. Worst ending: Game of Thrones or The Mist? I actually love the ending of The Mist.
I actually did like that ending. Maybe a little coincidental, but that's okay. It was a good ending. Game of Thrones ending was horrible.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there like, wow.
Nathan says, don't watch Green Street 2, just 1 and 3. Okay. He owns Tokyo Tribe and Zombie Fight Club, both unopened.
Yeah, Tokyo Tribe's the better of those two, but Zombie Fight Club has a few pretty good scenes in it.
I know, Nigel, my phone's haunted, man. Poltergeist. Alien Nation versus Bright. That's interesting. I can actually see that a little bit. What's going on, Kolars? Thanks for hanging out. He says, can't miss a stream with Eric and Fat Samurai Guy. 48 people hanging out. 48 people still with us. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us and giving us those likes. We appreciate that. If you guys have just joined, we have given our verdict for Is It Really That Bad for Ava and Peppermint. We both agree that Ava deserved its horrible rating because it fucking sucks. And we were split on Peppermint, but I understand where Eric's coming from. So it's all good. Emily Bright was so bad. I know, Emily. I know. It was kind of a guilty pleasure for me. I kind of liked it. It is silly though.
Clash of the Titans versus Wrath of the Titans.
See,
it almost seems a little unfair for me personally. It would be a little lopsided,
for Clash and Wrath.
Yeah,
you liked Wrath more?
No.
Oh, you like Clash more?
Yeah,
the recent one. These are the recent films.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was a second recent one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see the second one. I just saw the first one. Okay, I got it mixed up.
Yeah, I have both of them. I have both of them on Blu-ray because I'm an idiot. I like parts of them.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, the first one. Yeah, that one wasn't terrible. The one from 2010, it was all right.
But you haven't seen Wrath though.
No.
It's not. There's some cool moments in there, but like overall, it's kind of like, why did they bother? I guess they were just desperate trying to make a franchise, but you can't make a franchise with Sam Unworthington. He's unworthy.
He's got 4 Avatar movies coming out.
I know he'll be in that, and I'm sure I'm sure he's in that, right?
Gotta be, I would think.
But it's just his voice. It'll just be his voice for the rest of the movie. I'm sure he's really excited about that. Hit that burgle cut button just for fun. This guy. I don't know. Sometimes it depends on the mindset. Depends on what mood you're in for some movies too.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, anytime there's just movies.
I may have watched right another time, and I'll be like, "What the fuck is this?" But
yeah, last year I rewatched some movies that I haven't seen in 10 or more years, and I ended up liking most of them more than I did the first time I saw them.
Let us know. Discuss which ones. With some of them.
Oh, man, there's so many. There's so many. Mostly like Japanese stuff and like Korean stuff.
Anything of note, like something that stood out
more.
That
you check
let
me check my lists. I'll get back to you.
Are we getting a sequel to Bright, or did they axe that?
I don't know. I haven't really heard much about a sequel to it. Although, did I hear something?
It did well on Netflix. It did really well on Netflix, but
I heard we're getting a sequel to the Death Note movie too.
Dude, oh my God, fuck that movie. Seriously, fuck that movie. Terrible. And it's from your favorite director.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm telling you, if he can't at least make the Godzilla movie watchable, come on.
It's over.
Come on. That's like right up my alley, man.
Kill the career. Or how about Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief, or Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, or Aragon? Ugh. Yeah, those movies didn't really stand out to me to watch. I did see Aragon. It was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
I didn't even have high expectations. I was just kind of like, yeah, okay, let's watch a fantasy flick. Robert Carlyle was really the only reason I watched. And he was like barely used. I was like, ugh. I heard, I may be wrong, chat, maybe you can help me out, but I heard in the book of Aragon, the dragon communicates telepathically. But, Hollywood thinks we're dumb over here. So then they had I forgot her name, I don't know if it was Rachel Weisz or whatever, speak what the dragon was thinking. Dragon's just chilling out like, that's how her face looks like. But you're hearing, we need to go across the river to fly this way. It's like, it's just kind of like knowing that in the book that she didn't do that, the dragon didn't do that. It's just kind of like, really, we're not dumb. Stop treating us like we're dumb. That probably would have been a lot better,
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of some that I rewatched. When I got that Friday the 13th set, I rewatched some of those, and I enjoyed those more than I did back in the day.
Nice.
Because back in the day,
Sick.
I saw a few of them when I was young, and I liked them. And then I watched them at the wrong time. It was like the mid to late 2000s. I binged all of them.
Yeah.
And I watched them like right at the time. I was watching like Martyrs, High Tension, Inside, like Hong Kong Category 3 films, like these Japanese torture films. And going from that to the MPAA massacred Friday the 13th, but you could feel the lack of violence.
Yeah.
But then revisiting them now, after I processed all that, they're definitely entertaining, most of them.
Yeah. 6 though, man. 6 is my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
This is my favorite, man. Kane Hodder is my favorite Jason, but the Jason movie though is, for me, it's 6. It's goofy, but I can't help it. I had just so much fun.
Yeah, it's purely
6.
entertaining.
It's almost like 6 saved the franchise temporarily, because 5 is There's defenders of the 5th one. I hate it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
You can't change my mind on 5.
No.
It's like I
will say it is better if you listen to the
Jason movie, but there's no Jason in it. Really?
If you listen to the commentary, it makes it watchable on the Blu-ray.
Oh, really?
The commentary is pretty good.
Okay. Actual dialogue from Friday the 13th, the 5th, the part 5. He's sitting down with the girl at the end, the sheriff, and he gets a newspaper, and he goes, well, he's talking about the real killer that posed as Jason the whole movie. This is actual dialogue. He goes, well, as you can see here, I guess he used the Jason thing to cause the crimes and murders. The Jason thing? Who wrote the script? God. We have Dragonheart fans here. I am the last one. Is it really that bad? Spider-Man 3. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I don't know. It's kind of rough. Alien, or how about Alien versus Predator versus Alien versus Predator Requiem? Is there even a comparison there? It's sad too, because Predator Requiem has the gore that we wanted in Alien versus Predator, but probably Alien versus Predator probably inches it out, I think. But if you want the gore, you go to Requiem. But then you'll have gore with Dawson's Creek.
Right.
That's what we all want in our Predator and Alien movie. Jesus. Severio says, what about Jason Goes to Hell? Eesh. No. Can't defend that one either.
That scene is the opening 10 minutes. I like that. But then what do you do with it after that?
The impalement kill?
The explode. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the best.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
That was awesome. My buddy Edgar's got a T-shirt of that. The girl getting split. He has a T-shirt. He just walks around that with that. Fuck it. He doesn't care if he offends anyone. He just. Yeah. Other than that, though, that was a mess. There's fans for that too. There's a cult following for that too. Oh man.
Oh, have you seen The Hidden that Tribal Chief mentioned?
I have not.
Oh, that's a good flick, dude.
Is that a good sci-fi B flick?
Yeah, it's like an action thriller.
Versus the X-Files? Wait, which is the X-Files movie? Is that a good team? Is that a good versus?
The Hidden is more like a no nonsense, like violent action thriller.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
It already won the verses already. We didn't have to do that episode. The Fly versus an American Werewolf in London. I don't know. Two different type of genres, though. It's both horror. I don't know about that one. Jason X versus Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. I see what you did there. Fuck it. Let's throw in Chucky and Chucky. Let's throw in Leprechaun in space. Fuck it. Let's have all space movies versus each other. Is there other horror icons in space that we know about, or is it just those three? I think the Jason, Pinhead.
There's got to be more that I just don't know.
I know, right? You'd think they'd go in space. Is it really that bad? Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Yes. I can't defend it.
No. Oh, that's a mismatch.
Which one?
Akno Goji. Godzilla versus Hydra versus Godzilla's Revenge. They ain't even close. The Smog Monster's awesome, man. I love that movie.
Hidora?
Yeah.
Wasn't that fun?
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
When me and Lady Fat Blood finally got around to watching it, we were like, oh, boy, here we go. This is considered the worst Godzilla film. That's what we heard. That's
yeah,
what
some people think so, yeah.
Yeah, so we were like, here we go. The Smog Monsters is going to be the worst. Dude, it's like one of our favorites now. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Oh, Critters 4. Critters 4.
Oh, okay.
That's four. That's four horror icons in space movies. 4 really bad movies, but we have to pick the winner. I already know who the winner is. I already have it in my head, but I won't tell you guys. But instantly, I already. It's not. It's not. Which out of those 4 is more entertaining? It shouldn't be that hard, but it's interesting for a video, though. Oh no, Dracula 3000. God damn it.
I get those mixed up. Which is the one with the dude who looks like he's a GQ model? Is that Dracula 3 or is that Dracula 8? I forgot.
You're probably thinking of Gerard Butler and Dracula 2000.
Oh, okay. That might be. I know there was one dude walking around. It was like in the daytime and he had like a chain around his neck and he was walking in the streets of Dracula.
You're thinking of Blade Trinity.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I knew I was in
the Prison Break brother.
Yeah.
Dracula 3000 is a funny story if Chad doesn't know already. I don't know if I've told you, but Dracula 3000, we rented it just for fun, and it was so bad. Me, Lady Fat Blood, and Fat Ninja was with us, and we were laughing hysterically because it's, and then we were in a lot of pain too, like shockingly bad, especially the ending. The ending, you're gonna be like, and Casper Van Dien's in it, and it's so bad that I recorded it on a blank VHS tape just to torture the people I worked with. And I would bring it to work, and I would bet them. I would say, you can't drink, you can't cheat, you cannot drink, and you must watch the movie with no distractions from beginning to end. And if you survive, because I said, I'm going to test you. I said, I'm going to test you. I'm going to ask you about scenes in the movie. If you survive, I'll buy you lunch. The next day, I'm sitting at the desk, and the tape was thrown on my desk. I'm just like, am I doing my report? And all of a sudden, the tape is like, and the guy goes, "Take this fucking shit." And dude, I never had so much fun buying somebody else lunch. Oh, it gave me so much joy to torture others. I was like, "Hey, fine, I'll buy you lunch. It's on me." But
You know what other movie's an endurance test? Inland Empire. Have you seen that one, the David Lynch film?
No. Inland Empire?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the show? Was that
No. It's like a 3-hour film that he made back in like 2007.
Yeah. If you're bored and you feel like watching it to see how bad it is, Dracula 3000 is amazingly bad, dude. Like it's just like, dude, Coolio, bro. Coolio was in the movie. That's all you need to say.
Mm.
The cast is Tiny Lester, rest in peace. Casper Van Dien, big booby blonde chick from Under Siege, and Coolio. And this movie features one of the worst, probably one of the worst Draculas in history. Like literally, the guy went to Party City. Literally, it's that bad. He went to Party City, and he's Party City Dracula. So you got Party City Dracula running around a spaceship. Yeah. I don't want to ruin it for you. I'll let you watch it out of boredom. Oh no, not Johnny Rico. Harry's asking if you could review the host. You may have reviewed it already, huh?
No, I'll put it on my list.
Okay. Yeah. The good the host, not the bad the host.
Right.
Inland Empire. Who's in that?
Laura Dern and our boy from Aragon, Jeremy Irons.
Oh, okay. Can you give me a little taste? Like what?
You want me to explain that movie?
Don't explain it then. No, let me go in blind. That's probably a better experience. I'll just go in blind.
I'm not recommending it. I'm just telling you, if you want to, sit down and have an endurance test, that's a good one to choose.
Let's see. Okay, well, I don't like Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, but how about Godzilla's Revenge versus Gamera the Super Monster?
Yeah, that's a good one because Gamera the Super Monster is just trash. It's like they just completely ran out of money. That would be a good one. That would be a good one.
Nightwolf, Inland Empire is a masterpiece.
Some people really like it. That one's definitely love it or hate it film.
Okay. Tribal Chief says the old woman in the movie Inland Empire, she always freaked me out. Oh, I'd rather watch Godzilla's Revenge over the anime trilogy any day.
Yeah, that anime. I don't know. I mean, I thought they were kind of watchable, but you need to not even take them as Godzilla films. They're just so different.
Yeah,
it's not even Godzilla, really. You know what I mean? They really went out. They went out there with those, and I don't know if that's necessarily the right decision.
I didn't even make it the third one, man. Like I just stopped. The second one, I was like, eh.
Kind of drags in between the. I know some people have a problem with the animation as well, but
right.
I actually bought 3 Godzilla books in the past few months, and I haven't even touched them yet.
Books?
Behind on my reading. Yeah, and the Godzilla movies, you know what I mean? Just reading about the production and stuff.
Oh, sweet. Like behind the scenes stuff?
Yeah.
You remember this movie?
Wow.
You remember this? I don't remember this. What was this? This was from something, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is that? Forgot it already. And just for you.
Oh boy.
Oh, we have fun. And one more time, Latino William Forsythe.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, what you got going on tonight? Anything going on? Like watching movies and stuff?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll probably just relax, have some tea or something, maybe watch a few episodes of something on Netflix. I don't know.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Finkster says the Netflix anime for Ultraman is badass.
Ooh, I should check that out.
I've been meaning to watch that.
Because I'm behind on the regular Ultraman. I'm on season 3. Ultra 7 I need to start.
Dude, I haven't even started. And
Dude,
I've been
like-
buying all of the Ultraman on Blu-ray. I have
yeah.
all of them.
So the original one, Ultra Q, is almost like a Twilight Zone-ish with big
I've seen
monsters.
that. Yeah, that was kind of fun.
And then the second one is the Ultraman, which is there's
Right.
just hilarious episodes in that. So
Yeah.
I'm really I'm digging it.
Yeah, we have
It's
we
like
have
a
an
dude
old.
fighting monsters, which is like two monsters fighting each other.
Yeah,
So you get like drop kicks, and we'll get them in like a headlock and start punching. It's like crazy.
yeah, we have like an old DVD collaboration of that season, but nothing past that. So
Yeah.
now Mill Creek's like knocking it out of the park. So I just got to make sure I figure out how to watch like the Steelbook releases that I've been collecting. I got to make sure like the most recent series that's out right now. I got to make sure I watch that in order.
Mm.
I'm sure it's one of those, right? Or does it matter?
I'm not sure.
Because these are the two I showed on the pickups video.
Mm.
So all of these, I'm assuming you probably the recent stuff you probably have to watch in order.
Yeah.
There'll probably characters show up, and you'll probably be like, "Oh, who the hell's
Yeah.
that?" But yeah, I need to get around to it. But I need to have time.
Yeah, TV's tough for me to churn through.
Binge.
Yeah.
I still need to watch Warrior season 2, man. I enjoyed season 1 so much. Severio says he watched all 3 anime movies and they were all boring and they had cool ideas, but the execution was bad.
Yeah, I understand.
Weird too, because it comes from Japan. It comes from Japan. It comes from the motherland. What are you guys doing? Hey, we have an opportunity to make a Godzilla anime. Let's not have anything Godzilla related in there.
Yeah.
That makes it feel like a Godzilla movie. So, Dark City versus The Matrix.
Ooh.
Interesting. That's kind of it's tough though, because if we're going under the versus rule set, which is which movie's the more entertaining,
Yeah.
you can argue and say Dark City's a better movie
Mm-hmm.
than Matrix, but which one's more entertaining though?
Yeah.
So, Finksher says, "Have you either of you watched the new Ghost in the Shell anime on Netflix? I haven't seen it, but curious. I have not.
I saw a trailer for it, and I'm not a stickler for animation. Like I could watch low grade animation, but the animation quality in there looked real shoddy to me. I don't understand why they just don't make it look like the original show and just progress the show. They're like, I don't know.
Does it look like kind of like cell shaded computer?
Not even.
style?
Yeah, it was weird. It just looked weird.
Because I'm such a huge Berserk fan, and everyone hates the new series. Like they hate it because the animation style, they hate it so different. I mean, I prefer the old way, the way it looks,
Yeah.
even from the movies, the 3 movies that's on Netflix. I prefer that, but they went straight like cell shaded CGI, weird looking. But I was so happy to get new Berserk because I've been suffering for 58 years that I was just like, yeah, big sword swing, blood.
I remember liking some of the CG stuff they came out with when they were still developing it, like Vexel. Have you seen Vexel or Appleseed from the 2000s?
Oh yeah.
I like those, and like
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
Final
man.
Fantasy Advent Children. I think is just it still looks phenomenal. That movie.
Yeah. It does.
But I don't know. Sometimes I just get it wrong. It's weird, especially with something like the Ghost in the Shell. You got to nail that, man. You got to really be,
Yeah. We just rewatched the 3 Berserk movies a week ago. Huge fans. Yeah, I'm talking about. Are you in the Berserk club, Eric?
I haven't seen it.
It is time.
There's some big anime that I haven't seen because they run so long, so I don't even bother to start them. But I should at least do like seasons, like first season of some of them, you know.
Well, the good news is the original anime came out in the 90s, which is really good. But the 3 movies that are on Netflix right now are basically the first season told in 3 movies. So if you watch the 3 movies, the trilogy, you basically watch the first season. And it's updated animation. It's really badass looking. It's awesome. And if you have HBO Max, the newest series is on there.
Okay.
So if you're interested, to at least see the story progression. I was so happy to see story progression, man, because I'm just now collecting the manga. So it's like, but you got to remember, for like 10, 15, 20 years, I was like, how does this, I was waiting for another season. Like, how does this end? And then the movies come out, and I'm like, oh, I'm happy, but how does it end? And now I was so happy to get, even though everybody hates the new animation, I was so happy to get new Berserk stories. It's finally see progression where the character is progressing now, and then it again ends, no continuation. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be like 90 years old by the time I finish Berserk. It's torture, but I'm still a fan. I can't help it. Finkster says, I think the 3 movies are a perfect introduction to Berserk. And if you like the movies, then I would highly recommend circling back to the 95 series. Yeah, I think overall, everyone likes the 95 series the best. But if you don't have that much, if you don't have that much time, the trilogy is just fine. The trilogy sums up everything you need to know, the meat. But what did you think of Beowulf? The CG animated movie. What did you think of that?
I never even bothered watching that one.
I liked it. I saw it in theater.
Is it?
I thought it was good. I was the only one that thought it was good. Everybody pretty much hates it. But I was just kind of fascinated with the story. And then I ended up finding an old DVD. There was an old movie, pre-300 era, Gerard Butler playing Beowulf character, which was interesting. His version of the movie. Yeah, I liked the story.
Oh yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah.
Didn't Christopher Lambert, wasn't he in a Beowulf film at one
Dude,
point?
there was like an old one, and I think it came on like TNT or some shit. I remember watching it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I don't remember it. I don't know if it was any good or not. Now you got me curious. That's it. Beowulf versus all 3. We're gonna do all 3 movies.
Beowulf.
Christopher Lambert, Gerard Butler, and Ray Winstone, who voices Beowulf in the animated one. Let's see. Nigel liked Beowulf. Oh, see, Trado, you're ahead of me, man. That's my next tattoo idea. When am I going to do it? I have no idea when, but the Mark of the Beast from Berserk. That's my next tattoo. I have not seen Goblin Slayer. I've been really curious about it, though, Taco. Have you seen that, Eric?
No.
The anime called Goblin Slayer. Nathan says, Preston, I can't recommend strongly enough that you play Band of the Hawk on PS4. It's Dynasty Warriors in the Berserk universe and a ton more story than the anime gets into.
If I didn't know what you were doing right now, I'd be like, man, what's going on? You just like turned away from me. He's looking down.
It's too dark down here. I can't see it. I'm pretty sure I own it, Nathan, and I'm fired. I have not played it yet. I know. It's over here somewhere. I know. I'm fired. I know what kind of Berserk fan am I. But now that you told me that it actually goes beyond the anime, now I have to watch it. I may play it now. I might stream that shit. Let's play that Fat Samurai Guy channel. Berserk! PS4, son. I think I might do that. But first, it's going to be Streets of Rage 4. I got to play, it's like my favorite franchise. I've only owned the game all year, and I haven't even touched it. So, yeah. Taco says it's about an autistic armored warrior who is obsessed with killing goblins. Well, I'm sold. A goblin killing lead. Sure, why not? Have you heard of a metal band called Necrogoblicon?
No. Necrogoblicon.
I was searching like music videos, metal videos, and I was like, "Does that look like a green goblin? What the hell is that?" And I clicked on it, and I was like, "What the fuck is Necrogoblicon? What is that?" And dude, a couple of ones that I'll send you a video. Send you a video, and it's like hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm like, okay, they're taking the piss. They're having fun. It's not supposed to be serious. But they have but when they're like playing on stage and shit, like their live concerts, the goblin mascots like on stage with them like, running around and shit. Yeah, it's pretty fun. No. Don't go to work, sexy sumo rebel. You should have joined the stream tonight. Have a good one, brother. Oh, look at this. Emily and I saw Necrogoblicon live during the Summer of Slaughter tour. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Finkster and Emily saw them live. That is hilarious. I'll send you a video, man. You're gonna crack up. Like, it's hilarious. Yeah, their mascot guy is funny, dude. The guy in the goblin makeup, he's hilarious in interviews and shit, dude. It's so fun. Norzoth Necrogoblicon is great. Haha. That's got to be one of the best names ever.
Oh, it has to be.
Have you seen John Goblicon interview musicians, random celebrities like Bobby Lee? I think so. I think that's the goblin mascot, right? Or the guy in the group. Oh, look at you, man. Emily, cattle decapitation? Man, you guys have got some badasses up in here. Oh, Nathan, put in the comments the Berserk themed metal bands that you've been sending me. So that's how popular Berserk is. There's like actual metal bands out there to make songs about the thing. It's some good shit though. Some pretty good. Wow, I'm surprised Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters is 43%. Actually, I think critically it got destroyed, didn't it, when it came out?
I think so. I don't know.
No. Saunders Child, what's going on? Thanks for the dono. Goblin 2, it's the upcoming sequel to Troll 2. There you go. Brand of Sacrifice.
Oh, there you go.
Brand of Sacrifice. Yeah. They're pretty good, man. They need another album, Nathan. Lagging. They only got an EP and they got like one album, but it's pretty good.
Cuppy Malik asked me if I watched Ajin. I have not seen the anime, but I did watch the live action film, and it was good. It's a good action flick.
Oh.
I think it's only available probably on like Region 3 DVD right now, but Ajin Demi-Human was good. It was good.
Nice. Norzoth, Carnifex. Yeah, I got one of their CDs. They're pretty good too. No Bandmade fans out here.
Oh, that's got to be coming in the mail in the next week for me.
They're probably like Bandmade. What are you talking about?
Dude, I've been to 3 of their concerts. It's no joke, man.
You saw them live, right?
Yeah, 3 times.
Oh, so you said, yeah.
But it's it's no joke when you get old grizzly dudes going out, going, man, like that was a good concert. Like dudes that have been around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. How many albums they got?
If you count their shorter ones, they got like 6.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Brand of Sacrifice were recently trending on Spotify. They were the thumbnail for the deathcore genre. New album coming this year. It's already available. All right, cool. Sweet. Yay. Yeah, let me know when that comes out. Hopefully it's dope. I didn't think Lady Fat-Blood was going to like it. I thought it'd be a little bit too much for her. She's picky with her metal. Especially, you got a little bit of a little bit of pig squealing. A little bit of pig squealing. Hey, not a lot of pig squealing, but a little bit's in there. And I was just like, oh, God, how is she going to react to this? But she was fine. She was fine with it. I was surprised. You should do a video on live action anime movies. Rikki-Oh, Wicked City, The Drifting Classroom. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Rikki-Oh's a classic.
I know. We were talking about that. When we were talking about that yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It was probably stream in the back, like prior.
Right.
Ricky. I have not seen Evanescence live. Are they still around? Are they still making music?
I'm not sure. It's so hard for me to it's hard enough to keep up with movies.
Yeah, I know.
I would like to keep up with music and video games too.
Yeah,
not enough time.
Dude.
Just can't do it.
Look at this. Look at that. It's bad, but I don't even remember what I have. I went to Berserk. And the same thing. That's why I stopped doing music album reviews. I called them fat tunes, and I was doing metal album reviews, and I stopped because it was too much. It was just too much to do movies, this, and this. It was too much. So I kind of stopped. It was fun for a while. Let's see.
Yes, Cuppy Malik. I have seen both of the Japanese Parasite. You would like those if you haven't seen them, Samurai Guy. They're like alien invasion films
Okay.
with like body horror stuff. They're pretty cool.
These are live action movies based on the anime?
Yeah.
Are they good? They're good?
Yeah, I like both live action films, but the anime is superior. So I would suggest watching the anime, at some point as well. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
It's got a good story too.
How many? There's 2 movies?
Yeah, 2 live action films. So the anime is just like one season or one big season, like 26 episodes maybe.
Yeah, when I was streaming with Master Chaos last time, he was really selling me Gantz.
See, I've avoided that anime because I've heard dodgy things about it. But maybe he was talking about the anime film Gantz O, which is awesome. That one's really good.
Okay, because I thought he said I thought he was talking about the animated series.
Probably,
but he may like all of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rings of Saturn. I have to check that out. Yeah, rest in peace, man. That was a bummer. That was a bummer. And it happened to me live too. Like they told me live when I was streaming. I was like crushed live. Like, no. I didn't know he passed away. So yeah, that sucked. He was a shredding machine, man. He was a shredder on that guitar. So Gantz O, is that an animated movie or live action?
Animated movie.
There's 2 live action Gantz movies, right?
Yeah. I actually kind of like the second one better because it has more regular action in it.
Okay.
But they're not I don't think they're terrible. If you want to check it out.
Is Gantz O the one on Netflix that's like CG animated?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
And it's not that long. It's only a film, so.
Emily says Gantz, the manga, is so much better than the show, especially the ending. Man, Nathan, you have scored. You have scored big. If you guys weren't married, I would tell you to marry her. I was like, man, she's in the metal, anime, all martial arts movies. Sound like Lady Fat Blood. Oh man. You want to call it a day?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys. That's it for today. Thanks again for joining us, hanging out. Movie Dojo Army. Thanks for sharing, and subscribing the video and joining us for another Is It Really That Bad episode. I'm kind of trying to churn these out every day if I can, as much as I can, because it's fun streaming with you guys and talking movies. And more content coming. Don't forget, tomorrow, join us for the next Is It Really That Bad episode. It's going to be me and Joshua Gray. And we're going to be talking about Underwater and Pandorum tomorrow night. And then Damnation Alley Wednesday. And now that it has come in the mail, Super Mario Brothers and Double Dragon for Thursday. All right, guys. Nathan says, I'll marry her again. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Eric, you rock. And Ava sucked. All right. Have a good, guys. Peace out. Have a good day.